Dear fellow Stoics, if you've ever found yourself scrolling through social media, sighing under the pressures of the can't just let things flow or wishing to care a little less about every detail, then you are in the right place. Watch closely. Long before the challenges of our current era, some remarkable individuals, known as the ancients, shaped their lives according to principles that, believe it or not, can instruct us in the art of not worrying excessively. Ironically, ancient wisdom can guide our lives flooded with smartphones and caffeine. In the following steps, you will uncover 10 simple but profoundly transformative historical principles, so refreshing that they can serve as an antidote to the turmoil of life in the 21st century. Now, let's delve into the first lesson: master what resides internally, let go of what is on the periphery. Visualize the following scenario. It's a rainy Tuesday morning. You've just prepared the perfect cup of tea, and just as you're about to savor it, your cat knocks it over. Or if you're more old-fashioned, maybe you'd allow yourself to get furious, blaming the cat or even the universal conjuncture for conspiring against you. However, reflect on a historical thought. We suffer more in our imagination than in reality, as the famous Seneca said. The truth is, events happen. Cups fall, cats are mischievous. What is under our control are our responses. Instead of letting our minds paint a bleak picture of the future, we can choose to laugh at the situation and prepare another cup. The world will continue to throw challenges at us, but the power of our responses is entirely in our hands. So, the next time your internet connection fails during an important video conference, or your pizza arrives cold, take a deep breath. It's not the cold pizza that disturbs us, but how we interpret it. The second lesson: celebrate the present with intensity. Marcus Aurelius once pondered, "Do not anticipate the future, for it will arrive there if you cultivate the present." We live in an age of incessant notifications and thoughts that race faster than our internet connection. However, we often neglect the present. Remember the days when you strolled in the park, but your mind wandered among tomorrow's concerns? Or family dinners where your thoughts were lost in past regrets? The Stoics teach us that today, this exact moment, is a gift. So why waste it worrying about the past or the future? Being present is not just about paying attention, but truly experiencing life, savoring your meals, listening carefully to your friends, and feeling the breeze on your face. Leave behind yesterday's regrets and tomorrow's anxieties. In the grand spectacle of life, it is the intertwined small moments that weave the fabric of our happiness. The third lesson: embrace change as part of the natural course. Have you ever noticed how seasons change without resistance? Winter's ice melts to make way for the blossoming of spring. However, when faced with life's changes, such as a job change, a relationship breakup, or a move, we often resist. As Epictetus wisely said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react that matters." Life is in constant evolution, flowing like a river. Swimming against the current is exhausting. Embracing it is where we find freedom. The nature of life is transformation. Just as Rome was not built in a day, you too are a masterpiece in constant progress. Each change, each turn, adds a unique stroke to the canvas of your existence. So, the next time you encounter an unexpected detour, remember that it is part of life's grand design. The fourth lesson: detach from the relentless pursuit of external validation. In today's world, with every like, share, and comment, we have become dependent on the validation of others. However, consider this insightful observation from Epictetus: People are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take of them. It's curious how we allow tiny icons on a screen to influence our mood. Stoicism invites us to seek validation internally. Self-worth should not be calculated through online approvals, but through alignment with our values, attitudes, and character. When a post doesn't get the desired attention or someone makes an unpleasant comment on our messages, remember that your value is not subject to public approval. You are the arbitrator of your own worth. The fifth lesson: recognize the natural cycles of existence. Loss can be painful, whether it's a beloved coat, a precious memory, or a loved one. However, as Marcus Aurelius wisely expressed, loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. In the vast ecosystem of life, everything follows its course. Trees shed leaves only for new ones to emerge. Similarly, life presents us with endings and new beginnings, each carrying lessons and shaping us. Instead of clinging to what was, Stoicism invites us to appreciate the impermanence of existence. It is an invitation to live fully, love deeply, and let go gracefully. After all, every sunset gives way to a new dawn. The sixth lesson: extract growth from adversity. Who has never faced challenges? It could be an authoritarian boss, an endless pile of bills, or perpetually delayed public transportation. It is tempting to lament and long for an easier life. However, Seneca wisely stated that difficulties strengthen the mind just as effort strengthens the body. See challenges as personal training sessions for the soul. When obstacles arise, instead of asking why, ask what can this teach me? Every adversity carries a lesson, a potential for growth. It all comes down to perspective. If the Stoics were among us today, they would probably say, face it. The seventh lesson: cultivate inner wealth. In an era marked by Instagram and incessant displays of opulence, it's easy to associate happiness with the acquisition of material goods. However, Seneca noted that a person is not poor because they have little, but because they desire more. True wealth is not found in the latest gadgets or trendy brands. It resides in the richness of the soul, enriching experiences, and the treasure of memories. The Stoics remind us that while it's valid to enjoy the comforts of life, we should not become slaves to them. In the end, what truly matters are the stories we create, not the possessions we accumulate. The eighth lesson: understand and accept the course of destiny. I'm not suggesting that you should passively accept everything that comes your way, but as Epictetus pointed out, don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do. Life, with its countless complexities, is a synergy between our efforts and the universe's designs. Sometimes, despite our relentless efforts, the outcome is not as we planned. However, instead of clinging to what didn't work out, Stoicism encourages us to embrace what is under our control. After all, the most inspiring stories often stem from the most unexpected turns. The ninth lesson: dedicate yourself to serving others. We live in a world full of opportunities to make an impact. As Seneca reminds us, we are all in a universal partnership. Stoicism is not just about self-development, but about uplifting the community by helping those around us. Not only do we enrich their lives, but we also find meaning in our own. Whether by helping a neighbor, volunteering, or simply offering support to a friend, every act of kindness resonates throughout the cosmos. Remember that our purpose is not limited to individual prosperity, but to elevate others on our journey. The 10th lesson: reflect, review, and realign. The hectic world doesn't always allow us breaks, but, as Marcus Aurelius highlighted, the quality of our life depends on the quality of our thoughts. Regular reflection serves as a mirror for our souls. Taking a moment for introspection helps us recognize our patterns, readjust our courses, and renew our perspectives. Consider it as a regular update for the system of your lives. Analyze your actions, learn from mistakes, and celebrate small victories. By understanding yourselves, you pave the way for true serenity and contentment. These 10 principles are not about emotional insensitivity, but about promoting resilience, appreciating the present, and leading a life with purpose and depth. My dear virtual colleagues, as we conclude this journey through the sacred chambers of Stoicism, it is inevitable to reflect on how these ancient principles fit perfectly into our busy contemporary existence. This only reinforces the idea that some truths are indeed timeless. Now, I challenge all of you. In the comments below, I would like to invite you to share which of these historical lessons resonated most deeply in your lives. Did Seneca's wisdom speak louder, or did Marcus Aurelius prove to be your mentor? Let's start this conversation so we can learn from each other. But before we dive headfirst into the world armed with this historical wisdom, allow me to make a modest request. If you found any value in this moment, gained some enlightenment, or simply enjoyed the time we spent together, consider subscribing, giving a big thumbs up to this video, and activating notifications. Not for the sake of empty metrics, but so we can continue to share wisdom and grow together. Life is a journey filled with challenges and surprises, but with the right mindset and a pinch of historical wisdom, it can become a truly enchanting adventure. Well, that was today's video. If you liked it, leave your like and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Until next time.